Good evening. Welcome to Happy Place Aquatics. Tonight is the 2024 end of year review, basically. And I'm going to talk about things that have happened over the year. Things I've. Oh, listen to me back there. I got sound on all of these. That's not a good thing. I do not want to hear myself multiple times. We are going to talk about everything that has happened over the year. We're going to talk about, you know, people I've met, people I haven't met, things of that nature. Just things that I've learned over this course of this year doing live streams, videos, fish shows, things of that nature. Talk about people I've met, places I've been, things I've done, things of that nature. You know, 2024 has been a challenging year. Really has, especially for me. Things have not gone the way that I have wanted them to. It sucks because I would really wish they would have went the way I wanted them to. I've met some cool people, seen a lot of people come and go, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Why in the absolute hell is Rumble lagging behind? Let's see, shall we? Is it loaded? Oh, there we are. Guess I am live over here. We've got 7 people on Rumble watching. We've got 2 on YouTube. People, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to scratch that snag. Let's start that over. Don't forget to smash that notification button. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Channel memberships are available on both sides, Rumble and YouTube. You don't have to, but if you do, it does support me. Supports not me financially. It doesn't support me. It supports my fish room. It supports the fish, food, equipment, things like that. I'm not looking for you guys to be my daddy. I'm not looking for a handout, but every dollar does help in supporting these bastards. If you guys caught my video that I put out today, I went and got Rusty. Rusty is now home. Rusty is upstairs. Rusty is in a tank being treated. So we've got that. Man, I'm starting to think that nobody's going to chat with me tonight. It's just going to be me. Well, that's okay. It's quite all right. So everybody that is here, welcome. Don't be shy. Chat away in the comment section. I am here. I am listening. I am here for your amusement and entertainment purposes only. So I did my first live stream. Actually was in November of 23. It was 1 minute and 46 seconds long. 1 minute 48 seconds long. And then I didn't live stream again for a while because I was like, that was weird. I don't have any service in my basement, I've got to get service down here. So I ended up messing around. I've got internet down here now, which is great. I didn't have it before. And that's how I stream. I've upgraded all of my equipment. My computer's different. My camera's different. I got a microphone. The whole 9. Everything's different. Everything works. Welcome, T. Appreciate you being here. So I got all that working. I got all the bugs that, worked out to where I can stream. Ended up over the course of the year, doing a bunch of different live stream stuff. February, I think it was like February 3rd, I did my first live stream down here. Guys, I was as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair, a room full of rocking chairs. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you. Welcome. It progressively moved on and on and on to where I am pretty sure. Let's go look. See how many live streams I have actually done. Let's see if YouTube Studio will tell me how many I have done. Oh, I'm competing with Corey in Aquarium Co-op. That's why I don't have that many people here. Everybody's over there suckling the teat of Corey. 120 live streams. I've done a lot of live streams. I've been live a lot. Personally, I enjoy doing the live stream more than the video. The short form videos are all right. I mean, I could get into some long-winded ones. I think I've got one that's over an hour that I did. You run out of shit to talk about. You get in here, basically, you just start telling people about fish, or you start talking about other things. And for some reason, this year has been the year of people likes to bring their drama to my page and my platform. Guys, I will make this publicly known. I'm not going to deal with it no more. Please don't bring it here. Everybody says, oh, Jim's a nice guy. Jim's that. You don't want to see Jim pissed off. And if it keeps coming here, you're going to see Jim pissed off. I've already promised a few people when I see him, they're going to eat their teeth. I don't need to do that again. I'm not a pushover. I may be the fat, cuddly little dude, but that's not who I am. I appreciate it if you keep your drama to yourself. If you're a grown-ass man, handle your own drama. Grown-ass woman, handle your own drama. I don't need it. It doesn't need to be here. This isn't what my channel is about. My channel is about fish keeping, my hobbies, and me sharing my hobby with you guys. It's not about me talking about my personal life and bringing other people's drama in. I am done. So there we are. Correct. You know all about it. So for most of you that's been around, I have started streaming on a different platform. I'm streaming from Rumble to YouTube. I do the first hour YouTube and Rumble. The second hour is Rumble only. It's where you're going to hear different stuff. You're not going to hear the same thing. You're going to get uncensored, Jimbo. Josh, we do not do drugs here. No drugs, sir. No drugs. And yes, Mystic Rusty is home. The video had some really bad audio quality. I apologize. I forgot and didn't bring my mic with me. And it wouldn't have worked anyway because I really wouldn't want to walk in at PetSmart with a freaking mic on my shirt. It's going to look kind of sketchy. You're going to think I'm talking shit about them. I'm not really doing that. I was there to get that fish. Genuinely wanted that fish to come home because that fish it's sick. I'm going to fix it. That's just what I do. Thank you for liking the video. Nobody knows who that guy is. We're going to leave him where he belongs. Drama's over with. Josh, yes, I'm going to put on there about drugs. Mama June's in the house. Welcome, Mama June. So, this year's been wild. I've done some crazy stuff. Built some tank stands. Got more tanks than I really should have got. More fish than I should have. Now I am 8 Oscars deep. 67 fish tanks, close to 1,000 fish. I've said it before. I'll say it again. The beginning of the year, you will see this mug more on here. After I'm out of my surgery, you'll see this mug more on here. It's going to be a different style of what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you guys about the fish that I have for sale. I'm going to show you guys the video of the fish in the tank. You will see the parents. You will have the date they were born. Well, except for these guys because I don't remember the date. Not going to lie, but all the new ones going forth, you will have the date. You will see the parents. You will know what's going on. You will see the water parameters and how they're kept, what I feed them, etc. I will make sure that everybody knows they're getting a good quality fish that I'm pretty sure you're going to want because it's for me. Who wouldn't? That's what it is. I am pretty sure I'm going to bring things the way that I want them to. So I'm going to bring you guys fish that I have. I want you guys to see them. I want you guys to enjoy them. Welcome to the dark side, June. What up, Ref? Welcome. We're over here doing a damn thing tonight. It's going to be that kind of night. So much detail. I'm going to give you detail on fish. I want you guys to know what you're buying. I don't want you guys to think, oh, you're just getting some run-of-the-mill fish. Look, I take pride in these fish. You know what I mean? This is It's more than a hobby, but it is a hobby. You know, if I could take my hobby and my hobby can make me money, then I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. Of course, at some point in time, that shit will probably stop. Not going to lie. Once you guys see, the product and what I'm shipping out, you guys are going to know, hey, he's doing things right. I want you guys to know what's going on. I like to know where my fish are. I like to know that my fish aren't going to be, sick. It's just how things have got to be. Plain and simple. It's just how things have got to be. So with that said, what have you guys liked about my channel over the year? Another thing that I can say I'm grateful for is the people I met this year. Ran into a lot of good people since I started doing live streaming. The majority of you guys in the chat right now, I have met over this year. There are a few of you that I have met in person. We have Gord. He's Gordon, or he goes by Red Laser. He's in Canada. I've met him in person. Flatbed Aquatics, I've met him in person. Price Tag Aquariums, I've met in person. Sean over at Noisy Aquatics, I've met him in person. I've met a lot of you good people in person. Met a couple of my, people I talk to just about every day on here. I met Tommy on here. Josh on here. New Bern Aquatics. The majority of you guys I've met on here, you guys are pretty cool people. Jesse at Salient Aquatics. It's my dude. Me and Jesse don't talk every day, but, I can talk to Jesse. I can call him. He answers his phone pretty much anytime I call. And we usually end up having a pretty good conversation. Slim Tim, Dirted Tanks, I met him here. Mama June, I met here. Mystic Pets, I've met here. Raph, Animal Instincts 205, I've met you here. I met you here. I've met a lot of you guys through doing this. My circle is small. You guys need to know that my circle is very small. I don't let a lot of people in, and the people that are in, you're lucky. Thank you. I appreciate that. I pride myself on being me. A lot of people can come on here and they put on this fake persona. Oh, welcome to my fish room. I do this right by the letter, by the book. This is what it is. Oh my God. So here we got this stuff. I'm going to give you all these technical terms. Look, I'm going to tell you how to fish. I'm going to be honest with you. If I don't know about it, I'm going to tell you I don't know. Because sometimes I just don't fucking know. Excuse my French. See, there's the Jimbo that everybody knows. People are like, oh, you said the F word on YouTube. Oh my God. I said the F word on YouTube. I've said it on YouTube more than once. I'll say it with the CEO of YouTube standing right next to me. I don't care. I am me 100% unapologetically. I am me. I can either be the best friend you'll ever have or you'll never know I exist. That's how it works. Pepsi needs to get on board. That's what needs to happen. Pepsi needs to get on board. They need to back a semi-truck in my driveway and drop me off a whole pallet of that. I'd be a happy man. I do things by the book. It's my book. My book is my book. Some people gripe and cringe at the way I treat Ick. Josh can attest for it. Josh has seen it firsthand. Josh was on video call with me when I was treating my fish for Ick. That's what I do. I don't know. I enjoy doing this. Look at this. Shit works. Yeah, I know your comments are going out twice. It's been happening to me too on certain live streams. I was putting out like a comment and come out 2 or 3 times. Guys, I am still recovering from pneumonia, walking pneumonia. Shit sucks. Let's just hope by the 6th this is gone. That way I get cleared and they can cut this damn hip out of me and give me a new one because I'm tired of this one. I did buy an Oscar today. I'll show you guys. There'll be no sound, but you'll see the actual fish. You guys really don't want to see me. I know that. Let's pull him up. Once I get past the me talking part. Once I get past the me talking part, I'll show you guys this Oscar. Oh, we don't want to see that. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, dead serious. You should definitely buy an Oscar. There's Rusty. So you see Rusty is I mean, these two guys look amazing, but Rusty looks rather thin. His belly's sunk in. So there's Rusty. So Rusty is now in his own tank. Rusty is doing Rusty things. He's living his life. He's living his best life. He's living his 100% best life. And I am proud of that. I was able to go get him. I'm not going to lie. I would have went and got him regardless. It was going to happen. That fish needed to be saved. Mystic Pets, we were here. We're talking a little bit ago. She sent me a couple of messages, told me the audio quality on that video was terrible, and I told her I understand that. But, she said that fish looks like it was out-competed for food, and I believe that's what's true. But, hey, knock the fuck off. Ding and dang back there arguing. Anybody that, you know what? I'm going to be like Jesse at Salem Aquatics. If you don't like Oscars, then you. Yeah, I said it. Oscars are awesome. If you don't like them, then you. Just saying. I hate to mention it, but John from K&G Tropicals has a shirt that says, if you don't like Oscars, you. Welcome. Happy New Year. Be safe. Thank you for stopping by. No tank to put it in. You got a Petco by you. Petco has got their 50% off tank sale going right now. You get a 75 for like $125. Brand new 75. DJ Guppy fish in the house. Welcome, DJ Guppy. See, you buy another tank, it gives you a reason to buy one. Just saying. You can house an Oscar in a 75-gallon for its entire life. I am a firm believer of that. No room for the tank. There's always room. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'll put it to good use. It'll be that and a 40 breeder underneath of that guy. That'd be a good time. I appreciate you, Jesse. Thank you. I've done a lot of stuff over here this year. I got to get a new shirt. Like, this is my old logo. It's the old logo. But I like the new one, so there's a new one coming. There's definitely a new one coming. If I could put him with the Yakara in the 55, he would be here, but I don't see that working. Depends on the Oscar, honestly. Perfect example. Big dude. Used to be in the South American 125 with my all of my Yakara and stuff. Did just fine. Josh wants to know how big the Oscar was. Mama June says if you don't like Oscars, then only Oscars don't like you. Laugh out loud. I love Oscars. I really do. That is true. Oh, you can definitely put an Oscar in a 75. I can prove it. He was tiny like an inch until it freaks out. Well, it depends on the fish. Sometimes the fish just don't freak out. Some do, some don't. It would work for a while. It would work for a while. Get you a little one. So, Flatbed, I was just talking about you a few minutes ago. I told everybody that I've met a few of my channel members and a few people from YouTube in person. I met Aquarium Talk TV in person as well. But I've met you. You came to my shop. I put a truck or a tire on your trailer. You're a cool individual. Me and you talk regularly. Oh, you can, but you would be happy living in a bathroom the rest of your life. I'll put it in a 10-gallon tank, Jesse. I got 2 of them in 10s right now. I have 2 bronze, 1 lemon, and a white one. Why it's got to be white? Why can't it be albino or Lutino or Lutino? Would you be happy living in a bathroom the rest of your life? Well, sir, here's my take on that. If you're a lazy fish keeper, then yes, your fish is going to be living in a bathroom the rest of its life. Now, most of us clean our tanks on a regular. I know I do. I clean my Oscar tanks about every week. Sometimes every 2. Depends on how I feel. They just got theirs changed this past Tuesday. So they're good for a little while longer. I know you like that clock. That clock is sexy. All that clock needs is a pendulum, Bluebird, and she'll be rolling. Did I tell them you have a small PP? No, I did not. I did not tell them it was like a Tic Tac smothered between 2 raisins. So. Yeah, no shit. I know I logged into WhatsApp. My phone's telling me that I logged into WhatsApp. Well, no shit. How else would I have got on WhatsApp? I've met a bunch of people doing this. I met Joey. That went slow. I've met a few good people. I've met a few bad people. I've had some people tell me, I'm killing my fish. Had people telling me that these fish need a bigger home. I need to take them out of this and put them in a 150 because this is just, too small. Damn, you're just everywhere. Everywhere. Dang it. Well, at least you do now. But if I take and put these fish into a 150, I'd be doing them a very dishonorable service. That's a 240. Not happening. Welcome, Discus North. So for everybody in the chat, let's just pull it out. This is the wife. This is also the wife. She's showing her love and support by coming into the chat section. So here we are. Yeah, that's definitely a 40 breeder. I need to upgrade those dudes to a 150 like stat. Even Josh sometimes thinks it's, it's 1 gallon tank. This is what trips everybody out. You see that tank, and on this screen, it looks tiny. I mean, it does. But here, let me drop a little knowledge on you. There you go. It's a 6-foot tank. It is 30 inches tall. And like your mom, it's 24 inches deep. Real deep. Kitten comment. Where's their kitten? I don't see any kittens. I want some kittens. We're not allowed to have kittens here. I'll tell you what, Josh. When I blow up and I become one of the big aquarium channels, I'll buy them a bigger tank. Until then, that's what they get. But that's gonna be a while. Holy absolute dog balls. But yeah, I know you were kidding, bro. Just picking on you as well. So I'm going to definitely, when everything's said and done, I'm going to change the fish room around. I got to get this surgery over with before I do any kind of other drastic things. I don't know if you guys have seen my Christmas present from my boss, but if you haven't, I'm going to show it to you. This thing is badass. There's badass, and then there's this. This is pretty freaking sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. Peter Griffin, pretty freaking sweet. It's pretty freaking sweet. I'm toning it down for you so you can see it. I don't want anybody having any strobing issues. Yeah, that's badass. I mean, it's stupid ass bright too. But that was my gift from my boss. My boss is pretty cool. Unfortunately, DJ Guppy Fish, it's got to be something. It's got to be a pendulum that goes to the clock. It's got to be a certain weight so it goes back and forth. I could put a tie rod on it. Like right now, it's got a lock and a chain in there, and it kind of half-ass works for a few minutes until it stops swinging. There's something about a pendulum that just lets it keep going. So, I could try to upgrade a 55 to a 125. It will fit in that spot, but would still have to be with the Akara. You're going for a 4-foot 125, or are you talking like a 6-foot 125? Because I've got 6-foot 125s. They make a 55 look like a friggin' 25 guy. To be honest with you. Good old 6-foot 125. Look on Facebook Marketplace. You can find them pretty cheap. I may pull the trigger on it, and I may go buy this 125 tall. I may. I'm gonna need a place to put some Oscars. Definitely need a place to put some Oscars. They do. They do adjust in height. The clock is actually right at the moment. It's not set to where it's going to work. but you do need the pendulum to swing back and forth to make the mechanism go back and forth, so where they will alternate. Been through it. I studied it. I sat down here and watched probably like 5.5 hours worth of videos and then put that clock back together. Okay. All right. So something being so cute that you just want to smack the absolute crap out of it. This baby. Josh just sent me a picture of his baby. I swear I'd smack the crap out of this baby. I'd hug him, but I'd smack the shit out of it at the same time. She is adorable. I am missing the pendulum. You can see the weights are hanging in it. Kind of half-ass see the weights are hanging in it. Guys, I've actually enjoyed doing YouTube over the last year. And until towards the end when we had when we're getting all the shadow banning and you're not able to comment on people's shorts, or you like somebody's video and your like disappears as soon as you put it on there. Things of that nature, it is what it is. YouTube is playing games. That's why I went to Rumble. This platform is easier to stream on. Yeah, I don't have my little watermark in the corner with my name on. I'm sure I can figure out how to do it eventually. I can run stuff across the bottom, like that, or like this. See if I can figure out something. I'll go in here and edit it. See, do some things like that. Edit it again. Can we find the color so I can change the color? Text, edit text, background. Yeah, you can change your background color. I can add it to the center. I can put it to the top. And bam, now you got a ticker. Give me your money or the fish get it. I can do some shit like that. I don't really do that. Tommy knows a little more on how to do that. Me and Tommy are going to have to sit down and have a powwow about how to do this so I can make this work my way. It's a great time. It really is. I got 19 people over here on Rumble watching, and I got 7 on YouTube. Congratulations, you guys are making me look a little better on Rumble than YouTube. I appreciate both sides of it. So, got 6 likes on YouTube. Got 6 likes on Rumble. So we're doing great. Let me know when it is. We'll be there. You're always here for us. We'll be there for you. Your first live on Rumble will just be you messing with stuff and chatting with whoever shows up. Well, if I get the notification, I'll be there. You're always at mine, so why not return the favor? You are probably the one person that is in every live stream I do. So Tommy's in here lurking somewhere. I think he's about to get some pizza. So there's that. June, you were pretty much here all the time as well on both platforms. So far, you and Mystic Pets and Josh, you guys have definitely been behind me on both platforms. I appreciate it. Oh shit, Flatbed's on both as well. I appreciate that. She's been in almost every one of my live streams except for 2. I'm trying to figure out where I met you at, Tanya. I'm not sure. Was it on one of the Twitch streams? I'm pretty sure it was one of Joey's Twitch streams I met you at. You had a question about Electric Blue Akara, and I brought you over. 5 years back, tried doing some DJ mixes on YouTube, taken down for copyright things. Thing is, you can't get a straight answer. You never will get a straight answer. You know, they took some of Tommy's stuff down because it was copyright restrictions of his own paintings that he was doing live. He was freaking painting them live, and they took them down. Go figure that. That's what I thought, Tanya. Awesome channel member, awesome person to follow around. That follows me around. I appreciate you. You know, we got her to put her. We got her to start putting videos out on YouTube, and now she's up there. She's probably got 50 or 60 subscribers. Flatbed YouTube on the living room TV and in the chat on my phone. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Hopefully everything's going well your way since the last time we talked. Josh is going to follow you over there so he gets the notification. And when she goes live, guys, we're going to flood her. We're going to flood her page with us. So if you guys are on the Rumble side, go follow Mystic Pets. Don't think about it. Do it. Do it. Oh, man, you guys are so close to getting to see me read a campaign. That would be awesome if we can get me to read a campaign. Haven't read one in a couple of days, and I'm getting a little antsy. Just a little antsy. That's how you watch, too. You know, this streaming thing sometimes becomes a little bit of a pain in the ass because you got to try to figure out what you want to talk to somebody to or about for 2 hours. You know what I mean? We're 37 minutes deep into this, and I'm like, man, what else can I talk about? Let's see. The Cleveland Browns suck. We have the worst quarterback in the NFL who has missed, like, I think 31 games because he bruised his vagina, and then he tore his Achilles completely off the back of his leg. I seen that one. That one's fine. The little shoulder injury, shut up, suck it up, Buttercup. You're making $290 million. Get your ass out on the field, throw a football. Plain and simple. I go to work every day with the hip grinding. Do I practice the ads in the mirror? I do not. 100% don't. And you know what, man? Anytime that somebody is playing Pittsburgh or Baltimore, I'm a fan of whatever team is playing those two teams. Whatever team is playing either Pittsburgh Steelers or the Baltimore Ravens, whatever team you are playing them, I'm a fan of you that day. Other than that, I can't stand professional football. And then, you know, the college thing kind of fell through now because college players are getting paid to play ball. So that makes me lose a little bit of respect for that as well. The Vikings are kicking ass. Well, good for the Vikings. The Browns are sucking ass. Like literally one knee approach, it puts like the booty right in the face. June, I don't. I'm a salesman at heart. That's what I do. I do it every day. I have to talk to people on the phone like, hey, you know, this is Jim over at the mechanic shop. I got your car here. You know, your tie rod end is extremely loose. Your brakes are almost metal to metal. You got about 5% left on your rear brakes, so you need those as well. You know, Mr. Customer, it's going to cost you X number of dollars. You want me to do this or not? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Have a nice day. I'll call you when it's done. That's what I do every day. I'm used to talking shit to people. I have to. You know, I don't talk to them that fast. Some of my customers, I don't even have to call them. I just know go ahead and fix their car. I have one customer that told me every time I call him, why are you calling me? I said, because I'm not your wife. I'm not spending your money. Now, even though you told me don't call you, I'm still calling you. Because there's going to be that one time I fix your car, and you're going to ask me why I fixed it. You didn't have my permission. So I'm going to call you every time. And I appreciate that. But not happening. So with that being said, I'm a salesman. I don't really need to practice very many things in the mirror. However, reading sucks for me. Said it again. I said it once before, and I'll say it again. The Cleveland Public School District failed me. That no child left behind rule that they have here is terrible. You know, For a guy that barely squeaked through high school, I'm doing okay for myself. I have a couple of different trades. You know, I'm a mason, I'm a mechanic, a jack of all trades, a master of none. So, as of today, they are 13-2 and currently kicking Green Bay's butt 27-10. Congratulations. Alexa, what's the score to the Cleveland Browns game?
Currently, the Cleveland Browns are losing to the Miami Dolphins 13-3 with 11:38 left in the fourth quarter.
We're losing 13-3. We suck. I guarantee you that doesn't stop Deshaun Watson from getting a massage tonight, though. And showing his pee-pee to somebody. It was a waste of space. You know, I am so close to being monetized on YouTube. Like fully monetized, partially monetized. But I am so close. I have 747 subscribers. I looked at my watch hours today and I was disappointed they dropped down dramatically. I am down to 3,698 watch hours. So I threw that little stupid live stream up today. Figured, why not? Let's see what happens. So there we are. I may or may not put one up in the morning before I go to work. You guys might stare at my babies all day tomorrow while I'm at work. 10-hour live stream of me streaming my babies. I'm sure you guys would love that. Or I could just leave it like this and you can see these dickweeds behind me all day. So we shall see. I might do a 24-hour live stream and just let this thing run until tomorrow. Tomorrow night at this time. Ooh, that would be awesome. You guys will see the lights cycle, see the fish being ridiculously swimming, beat each other up, and then see the lights go off. And then see Jimbo's smiling ass come down here when he gets home from work and say, hey, guess what? We're out of here, fuckers. Bye. So. Oh, come on, people. Get in here. I want to read some ads. Let's get some campaigns going. I like doing them. I likes the campaigns. Yep, back down we go. They're so close. It will give me hours. It will definitely give me hours, but it's just, is that the way you want to go about getting hours? I mean, yeah, I could probably live stream 3 times a week for the rest of the week or for the rest of the year and probably do good. Oh, that's awesome, Mike. I'm sorry. He said 12 hours of purple gravel. I can make that happen. I'm not even kidding. I can make that happen. I might make that happen. No, I got 20 feet of cord that I can stream that tank for 12 hours. You done messed up now? Hey, Ron, you're going to look at that purple tank for 12 hours. You're in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'll be right back. My bladder is calling my name. It's saying, call out my name. I'm probably going to leave, and then we're going to hit the perfect storm of people going to come in. I'm going to miss my campaign. It's going to be huge, and I'm going to miss it. I'll be back. Here. Damn it, I knew it. Wonder why my breezeway light didn't come on. I've got my breezeway light set on a timer. It comes on at like 6:45 at night. I know it's 6:46, so it should be on. Interesting. It's gonna be huge. Huge. You lost a viewer. Who'd I lose? Yeah, they'll be back. Alexa, turn on breezeway light. Thank you. Oh, I lost the viewer. Oh my God, where'd you go? You guys got upset because I had to go potty. I'm sorry. Hey, sometimes you gotta just take a leak. You gotta take a leak. Sometimes everybody needs a little time away to take a piss. Oh, turn on to 240. Alexa, turn on 240. 240. What, I didn't stream me taking a pee? Why would I do that? There was definitely a stream involved, but I don't think anybody wants to see my wiener. Hell, my wife don't even want to see it half the time. And she married it like friggin' 13 years ago. Tommy might want to see it. But other than that, I doubt anybody else. So, what would you guys like to see after I'm all healed up from being, after I'm all healed up from this surgery? What would you guys like to see out of my channel moving forward? Mystic, the 240, the 15, and my South American 125 are all on the same switch. So when I turn this one on, it turns these on. Fish room renovations. No happy ass coming to see your niece. Josh, you joke. That might actually happen, brother. I do know that I am going to see Thomas this year. And I would like to get a group of people and see what happens from there. I've been told it's breezeway or the highway at times. Well, happy wife, happy life. Sir Jimmy Carter died? Oh, that's sad. He was like 100, wasn't he? I'm not joking either, Josh. I may actually end up in New Bern, friggin' North Carolina. I may end up living at your house. How's that? Hey, Jimmy Carter guy? I'll be damned, he did. Oh. Me and him share the same birthday, October 1st. That's sad. Oh no, man! Don't ruin my day like that, Clark. I would be upset. I would be upset. I'm still going to see Tommy, but I would still be upset that I didn't get to experience an aqua show. Mystic, I will be on an airplane. I am going by plane. I'm not driving. We don't have room for all the tanks. I barely have room for all the tanks. Jimmy Carter was a great man. He was a peanut farmer. And one hell of a model, Mark. What the fuck? I guess I am driving Mike's. I'm driving Flatbed's Alexa like crazy.
Crazy by Aerosmith
Hey,
on
shut up.
Amazon Music. Yeah, baby.
Alexa, stop. Don't ever play that song again. Nobody likes Aerosmith. I don't like Aerosmith. You can like Aerosmith. I don't. Can you hear me? Do, 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 do. Guys, I seen a video earlier that was slightly disturbing. Guy had a 40 breeder with a 10-inch arowana in it. It was disturbing. And then he had a 4-foot, 100-gallon pool in his garage that had an arapaima in it. This arapaima was probably 4 feet long. Yeah. Had a big-ass arapaima and a little-ass pool in his garage. Water was cloudy. I don't understand why people would do that to that fish. That fish belongs in the wild. And then the arowana being in a 40 breeder is just terrible. He had that arowana in there, and he had a 5-inch red-tailed catfish in a 40 breeder. Who was selling these people fish? That's the one thing I want to know. Oh, I'm just going to go to PetSmart, get me a red-tailed catfish and chuck in here a couple of arowanas. They'll be fine in that 40 for the rest of their life. They only grow to the size of their enclosure. Worst thing I've ever heard. Guys, if you think that your fish only grows to the size of its enclosure, that's bad. Maybe you should do some research before you buy said fish. Yes, I know. I have Oscars. I have 2 Oscars in 10 gallons right now. But guess what? I have homes for them. So I have tanks. If I have to, I can move things from that tank to other tanks. I can move my goldfish that are 150 outside and put those assholes in my goldfish pond. I have room. I have another 150 under my house. Another 150 stock tank. I can put those assholes in there. Everything but the Oscars. I'd leave the Oscars in there. Everything else can go in the other tank. I think that'd be pretty cool, though. A 300-gallon stock tank full of Severums and Geos. Accommodate the fish properly is what needs to be done. Ain't nobody accommodating it properly. Okay, I won a 125 and an Oscar and get your Beischer. Beischer, Biker, Bashir, freaking fish with arms. I do have upgrades for them. I can appropriately house them. Oh, I can't wait till you guys see the wild-caught Oscar down here in the tank. He's almost done. He's got one more week. He's got one more week before I feel comfortable releasing him into my tank. I'm looking forward to that. One more week, and he will be free in his new crib. Mystic, you can get fish that size, a small size, and put in your tank and start growing them until you can get the bigger tank. I mean, right now that little baby Oscar, it's going to take it at least 4 months to get to a sizable size. To where it's going to be like that. You grow an inch a month under the right situations or stipulations, not situations. I seen this guy a year ago. He was that big. Uh-oh, there's something grinding his gears. What's been grinding my gears is certain Priestley keepers trying to tell people to keep discus in a no water change swamp tank. Anything for clicks, it's destroying the hobby, in my opinion. There are several people that have discus in a swamp tank, and they are healthy. If it's done properly, it can be done. Fish keeping can be done multiple ways. I understand where you're coming from. And that would be like me telling somebody with electric blue Acara how to put them, where to put them at. It'd be like me telling Mystic Bench she can't have them in a 55. You know, people are going to do what they want to do regardless of how you say it or what you say to it. But I mean, it is what it is. So Mystic, at one point in time, I had a 75 with 6 electric blue Acara, 2 angelfish, 2 clown plecos, and then all of a sudden I had fry, and then here we go. I had to move a few of them, and then I lost them all. Something took off, something happened, and they all died. Why are you crying? Talking to my dog. There's nobody here. She thinks somebody's outside. There's nobody here unless the police are in the driveway. But there ain't nobody here. She's over there crying like a baby back bitch. Yeah, sweetheart, there's nobody here. Unless she's got to go potty, then of course, you know. You can lead a horse to water. Well, you know what, man? I have said my piece on fish, and I've had people tell me to shut my mouth. I don't feel like arguing with people. I just know what's right. I know that I have, I currently have 4 discus in 1 tank. So, and when those 4 are gone, I will never put another discus in my house. Unless somebody gives them to me, that'd be the only way. The ones I had bred one time, they were on the heater. They didn't make it. Now they're split apart. Well, actually, I got them all together. I just don't care. If they breed, they breed. If they don't, they don't. They get fed, they get water changed. They're going to live. They're going to die. I can't, prohibit it. We are 2 people away from me reading a damn campaign. Like 2. It's awesome because I'd love to read one. Oh, so close I can smell it. You know, that's like African cichlids. I've had somebody ask me why I don't have my African cichlids in a planet tank. Well, the majority of your African cichlids and the plants that you put in there, your African cichlids will have a free snack that costs you a whole bunch of money. You're basically going to throw them some shit, and then they're just not going to like it. So, I mean, it is what it is. But my favorite comment of the year. Favorite comment of the year. You ready for it? See the big guy back there? Big old Oscar right there. I was told that he was sick. I should euthanize him because he's never going to heal, and he's in terrible shape. I'm a horrible fish keeper, and I should put him down and put him out of his misery. I'm so glad that I don't listen to everything that gets sent to me on the internet. Want to know why? Just look at that bastard. He's huge. He's 14 inches long. He's the biggest fish I currently have. Second is the other one that's in there with him. Lead a horse to water but can't make it drink. Kind of like you can give a clock a pendulum, but you can't make it tick. That's a fact. Without the pendulum, that clock ain't going to do it. Did you literally just tell me to eat the RTC? I'm not eating the RTC. The RTC is going to die in that 10-gallon tank. You're going to have a 12-inch fish in a 10-gallon tank. I promise you. I'm not putting that fish in anything else. That bastard killed every fish that it was in the tank with. I can't find anybody to take the little fucker. So now I'm stuck with it. It has to be the right pendulum. That is 100% fact. It has to be for that brand of clock. That brand of clock was made in 1978. That brand of clock was $1,800 when it was new. My wife bought that clock for $35 at a thrift store. She didn't know that the pendulum was missing. She's seen it. She liked it. I've been looking for another one. I can't find one. Guys, I have two fish that I actually have to rehome. And I'm not the kind of guy to give up on a fish. I've always told everybody when a fish comes here, that fish will die here. This will be its forever home. I have two fish that I can't house. One of them is going to be the my Jaguar. As much as I hate to say it, I can't house that Jaguar long term. The Jag at this point in time is that long. He is going to get up to 18 inches long. And I'm not going to do it. I am not going to accept it. I'm not going to roll with it. But here we go. If you have a dog, we've all been there. Our pup goes from full of energy and sick, or full of energy to sick and miserable in an instant. And at the worst time. Then we're calling a vet in the middle of the night or the weekend, trying to find a clinic that'll take us in. It's terrible to manage your dog's health, not to mention your stress levels and your monthly budget. That's why people are getting Pet Emergency Kit by Positive. It contains critical medication and supplies that can not only keep you out of the veterinary office, but may even save your dog's life. Your kits contain critical medications like active charcoal, septic powder, and more. It might save your dog's life. Head over to positive.com, use the code STUDIO to get 15% off your pet's emergency kit. Again, that is positive.com. Use the code STUDIO to get 15% off your pet's emergency kit. There we go. Now, I got to go see why my little bitch dog upstairs is crying. I will be right back. The dog is crying for her mama. If we can maintain the same amount of viewers here in a few minutes, I can read another ad. I'm on this side. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, My Fish Tank Aquatics. I got 34 in the house right at the moment. 34. I repeat, 3-4. 3-3. Uh-oh. We're dwindling, guys. We're dwindling. Oh, no. Got 18 minutes and 35 seconds before I can read another campaign, so we'll just let her roll for now. We got 29 in the Rumble side and 4 on the YouTube side. Can you feel it? So with that being said, we are doing things over here. We're making things happen in the fish room. Right now, everything is going to be where it is. It's got to stay that way. I have this surgery in a couple of weeks. Once I'm able to get back down here and do some things, I can make some things happen. I got a text message from the wife. We got YouTube playing muted on the TV. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. We're still holding around 30 to 32 viewers on this thing. I mean, I legit, on between the two platforms, I usually don't average anything less than 25 viewers at a time. And it stays there. So I'm trying to keep it that way. So we're here. We're not doing anything that we shouldn't. Grandfather. See if I can find this thing for you so I can tell you what it is. Oh. $1978 grandfather clock. It's a Emperor. EMPEROR. I will send you pictures of it, Mike. But it is an Emperor. You've had this plan the whole time. Well, welcome. We're waiting on you to get your sexy buns up here, brother. Now, I know you got things to do. I understand. Hold on a second. I'm going to roll over here and take a picture. Nick Henderson. Got a picture coming your way, Mike. Tommy. My wife just told me that the Cleveland Browns could still win this. I am sorry, sweetheart. That is not going to happen. Oh. So, with that being said, he just seen my big ass get up on YouTube. Man, that thing is way behind. Live from the Rumble Studio in the basement of Jimbo's house. It's Sunday night. Ah, that's funny. You're not busy right now? Oh, that's an invitation, sir. There you go, Mr. Killifish guy. Coming your way. Coming your way, live and in color. YouTube is lagging today, 100%. I keep seeing it. I keep switching back and forth. So is Rumble, believe it or not. Oh, see, I had a whole different experience. So there I was, being drugged through the mud with my twig and giggleberries and my starfish out. Oh, they were using my fun bags for punching bags. One of them seen a crack in my butt. He kept trying to punch it back together. Tommy knows where I'm going with that one. Just watch where it responds first. Yeah. You're going to try to sign in with your Raspberry Pi. You're the third person that I've heard in the last 2 weeks talk about a Raspberry Pi. So I actually would like to play you guys a little ditty called Who's in My Butt? No. I'm going to play you guys my very first live stream. You guys are going to love this. This is going to be huge. It's going to suck. It's going to be huge. All right, we got me up on the screen. There it is. You're currently looking at my 125 South American tank. My very first live stream. Look how awesome. Pixelated it's going to be a short first time I've ever done it. I really don't have a lot of great service in my fish room. So, my 125 African cichlid tank. Guys, if you have a fish room and your walls are light in your fish room, you need to put a dark background behind your fish tanks. So I can actually say what this is. I own the rights to this because it is my freaking channel and my freaking video. There's no audio. It's just me talking. So if I get flagged, we know who it's about. I had one of my subscribers tell me that, and it's the best thing that anybody's ever told me. It's awesome. So thank you for that. As you can see, they pop. It's enough anyway. You'll see a lot of color, but I have good signal right here, so I kind of have to stay here. So let's go over here. There we go. It's amazing how my fish room 240 gallon. Look at how little that South American cichlid tank. There's also a bristlenose pleco in there. There's Siamese algae eaters chasing each other right now, being jerks. It's awesome. My Oscar thinks I'm going to feed him when I've already fed him. The guy's a ham. See how little that guy is? But anyway, my finished side currently has all my big tanks. The other side has some of my other. So my 300-gallon goldfish pond is on the unfinished side. But that's going to be the end of this video. Or this live, I should say. It's my first time. So thank you. That was my first live stream. The fish room has definitely changed. So as you can see from that, none of that was there. This guy wasn't here. That little guy wasn't there. But everything else is the same. Go figure. But I mean, it's amazing how this place has progressed over a year. There's a rack of tanks missing over there that are now part of my 10-gallon rack upstairs. I still have one 10-gallon tank in the basement. It currently has my, what are these things? My hybrid fish. I don't know what the hell they are. I truly don't. They're hybrids. That's all I know. We are keeping those alive. They're going to go in another tank. I may take them and put them in with my my convicts because I know my convicts can take an ass whooping. So can these fish. Oh, sweet. You can gift subs on Rumble now. Awesome. Didn't know that. Thanks for sharing. So that is what the fish room has done over the year. It's a little over a year down here since doing lives. I was doing videos before, so you guys have obviously seen this was put up. You've seen all the other stuff, but that was the first time I was able to do a live stream down here. So I think that was pretty awesome. I think that was pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. But yeah, in that live stream, you can see how small that Oscar actually is. He was tiny. He was he wasn't tiny. He was only about that long. So yeah, technically he was tiny until you see this big bastard now. telling you, the camera doesn't do that fish justice. That fish is a monster. That fish is a monster. So I was talking to the wife earlier, and I asked her what canister filters she would like me to clean before I get laid up. She wants me to clean them all. I'm like, well, that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 canister filters. That's a lot of canister filters to clean. However, I feel like if I clean all of the ones on here, I may crash the cycle on that tank. Just saying. So I will probably do, the last time I did it, I did this little guy over here. So I will probably go back and do the one behind the FX6. Because I did the Marine Land too not that long ago. The only one that I haven't done is the one behind the FX6. Mystic Pets, I bought the camera that I am using here that is on my, I can't even think, on my PC. I bought it off of Amazon for like $19. I mean, you see it streams pretty decent. I also bought this generic little GoPro thing off of Amazon as well. It was a little more expensive. What's up, KT Tropicals? Welcome. Uh-oh. Oh, we got all kinds of people coming up now. This is my kind of party. My kind of party. Uh-oh. What's good, Tim? We were talking about you a minute ago. Welcome. Oh, the other one's gone.
Well, no, I'm here. It's just not letting my camera work for some reason.
Well, at least I can hear you.
Well, that's good. Well, crap. Well, I couldn't stay for long. I was just wanting to wish you a happy, 1-year anniversary on the vast intrawebs.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the vast intrawebs, but you know what, man? It's me doing things my way.
Oh, heck yeah. It's still not working. I guess I'm just going to run off my laptop cam. There you go. You'll at least be able to see me that way.
Well, hey there, Stud McStudley.
How you doing, sweet thing? Hey, baby.
Oh, I'm just feeling like me today, okay?
Just doing your thing, okay?
Okay.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Drugs are real bad, okay?
Don't do drugs, y'all.
Mystic Pets, that's similar to the one that I have. He said, oh my God, are your fish sounding like Tommy? My fish are sounding 100% like Tommy.
Feed me, Seymour.
We got one more person down here waiting on him to get that camera and that mic up, and it's going to be a 3-way.
Yeah, he's trying out some pretty cool stuff right now to see if he can get going. So I'm curious to see if he can get it working. Wow, this is a testament to Rumble right now. 36 viewers on Rumble and only 4 on YouTube.
I got 40.
But YouTube's great, isn't it?
Yeah, YouTube is the best, man. I love YouTube.
It happens. It's the missing finger, isn't it? It's the gap.
I think it was you talking about doing butt stuff. That's what brought everybody here.
It may be. I will abduct you for butt stuff.
Oh, please do. Now Flatbed has got a chubby. We got 41 people in this bitch now. Uh-oh, turquoise. Josh sent me a video. I can hear the killifish guy, I just can't see you.
Yeah, I don't know why. Working on it.
I think it's because you're a stud.
You're too hot for the internet.
Oh man, the volume's too high. I know that. Jeez, blowing my eardrums out in these headphones. I'll turn that down. Wow. Okay.
It's not too high on our end.
Now you sound beautiful
Good.
on our end.
Good. I got a new microphone, so I'm glad it sounds good. I can't figure out how to get my. Okay, why there's no picture at the bottom? I see my name, but there's no picture.
Yeah,
What's
if you don't
going
have
on?
if you don't have the camera up on Rumble, it just keeps you in the background, but we can still hear you.
Can definitely still hear you. Got some good looking fish there, Joshy Poo.
Yes.
It's weird. I can disable the camera, and I can't, and I enable it, just goes blank. That's kind of weird. Let me jump back out and play around and see if I can get it to work.
We'll be here.
I'll just go play with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just get a carrot for practice, Mark. Just get a carrot.
You can deep
All right,
throat
bye.
carrots, you can deep throat anything. Dum, dum, dum. Helicopter!
With a screwdriver. No pun intended there, right?
It wasn't a coat hanger, so we're not doing Whoopi Goldberg things over here.
Oh, gosh.
Man, I just looked over and I seen somebody commented with Happy Place Aquatics. I was like, what the fuck? And I just realized that was me.
It was you.
It was me the whole time. It was me, mother bitch.
It was you.
Every time I heard somebody say, yeah, I think of the Jurassic Park meme that's floating around.
That's why I
And
did
you
it. Yeah.
He goes over and he goes and, does the roar. And it's like, yeah. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I have never laughed so hard in my life. Oh, and somebody at work gave it away what I was calling my boss. His name is Jay. His name is Jason. My boss is his name. And I was calling him Jesus Christ. Fucking
Jesus.
coworker put it on his Christmas card. It says to
Oh, gosh.
Jesus Christ. I'm like, you motherfucker.
That's hilarious. My microphone keeps getting a hard on. It's like slowly going up.
I see that. Bow. Bow.
Oh, just stay down, dude. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm in freaking 8th grade again.
You see the movie for the first time. What the hell what is it doing, dude?
It's working now. There you are.
There you go. We see you.
All right. I don't know what I did, but it started working. My volume on my end is like through the roof. I have it turned all the way down, but it's still blowing my ears out. On these, man, I don't see any volume control anywhere. It's annoying me.
All right, so we'll talk really quiet.
Oh, thank you. Whisper. Talk to nothing
I'll,
stupid.
I'll turn my erectile dysfunction microphone down too.
I've got mine way up here.
Yeah, mine's already up.
It won't stop.
Mine's got it stiffy for days. So, I see you started posting videos, Mark.
On Rumble?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go start doing live on Rumble too. That's
you
my,
do it. I'll be there.
my next pro. Yeah, that's my plan right now. At least in my head is gonna be probably Tuesday night. Try to go like I used to. Probably a little earlier. 9:30 was a little later. By the time I got done, man, I was beat. This was like, I get on here and my brain would just start shutting down after the whole day. I'm going, okay, this is too late. This isn't gonna work.
Right.
But trying to get everything done I need to get done so I have time to live stream. But then it's kind of like, it's not gonna work. So was breaking down a 75-gallon tank earlier, and I'm draining the water out of it, and I have a hose just siphoning it outside, but it's quit siphoning. I'm like, dang, I must have sucked up a snail or something, got stuck in there. I went to go track it down because I've spliced a couple pieces together. So at those splice unions, something gets stuck in there and it's a pain. Walk outside, no, it's my 100-pound tortoise sitting on top and squishing the hose, so the water won't go through.
I love you guys because you guys are going to hold on for a second.
Hold on to what? Ow!
Do I have to
Too
squeeze?
tight.
Oh, Tommy, you know what it is.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the recent advertising scandals? Let's break it down. The CEO of Rumble. Oh my God, I'm not even going to be able to pronounce your last name, Chris. I apologize. Pavlovsky? Chris Pavlovsky recently released an email from Inspired Brands and Dunkin' Donuts. The email explicitly states the right-wing culture of Rumble is too polarizing. In other words, Dunkin' Donuts has a problem with right-wing culture and wants nothing to do with it or Rumble. So here's the solution. Stop buying products that don't support you and start supporting brands that support you. Why do people not support us? The competing coffee brand that we all need to get behind is Rumble's 1775 coffee. For a limited time, Rumble is offering buy 2 bags of coffee, get 1 free. So go to 1775coffee.com, enter promo code Duncan to get this limited time deal. Again, 1775coffee.com, promo code Duncan, and you get that deal. That's how you make
thank for
money.
butt stuff.
And that's how you make money on Rumble.
That easy.
That easy. That would take me 6 months to get on YouTube unless somebody super chatted me. However, last night, I have to say, people came out and helped me basically rescue a little fish. I went to PetSmart and this little Oscar dude, he looked terrible. I've never seen an Oscar this skinny in my life, man. I had to go get him. I did a live. People donated. That money went to purchasing that fish. Why is your microphone having an erection problem, Tommy?
It won't stop. Like, I tightened it up.
Sometimes you got to
That's
tighten
what
it
she said.
more.
It's happy to see you, man.
I think it's more happy to see Mark than me.
Maybe take it as a compliment, guys.
Yeah. So if next year they decide not to do an Aquashella, there is the big convention in San Antonio. Got 4 different groups going there. You got the American Library Association, American Cichlid Association, American Killifish Association, and the International Betta Congress. Will all be having their big conferences there. So it's going to be a pretty big show. So something to think about. That'd be the weekend of Father's Day. So it's June, was it 14th, 15th, right around there, middle of June.
Oh, heck yeah.
So
I'm
how far away from Tommy is that?
For both of us, Tommy's probably about an hour more than me, but for me, it's about 4.5 hours. So it's the same distance as Houston. So either way, if I go, but I think Tommy's
in Houston?
Well, down in San Antonio, I think you got about an hour drive to San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio? Yeah, that's
Probably
5, 6 hour. Yeah.
Yeah, depends how fast you drive and when you hit the outskirts of Houston. I mean, not
And
the
it'll
outskirts
stop
of San
at all
Antonio.
the little check stops along the way. That's a must. You got to stop at the check stops. Slovaceks, get you some kolaches. We'll check people. It's good stuff.
You say Kolachkis?
Kolaches.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're kind of known for that. Yep.
Yeah, Central Texas has a huge German, Czechoslovakian, Bohemian influence down there, and like they practically run South Central Texas, and there's a lot of areas down there to get some really good food. Get some like old world cased sausages and stuff like that too. Mm-hmm.
I got some old world king sausage hanging in my garage right now.
Yeah, you do. It's gonna be some good ones.
I think I got like another 3 or 4 days on it.
Yeah.
I have a customer of mine. He brought me in some. Oh fuck! What did I tell you it was? Shit. Hungarian sausage.
Hungarian
sausage.
Yeah.
And the dude told me, he's like, "Oh, next time I come in, I bring it for you." I'm like, "Okay." People say shit all the time they don't mean. You know what I mean? I'll be damned. He stopped by and dropped it off. I'm like, "Holy shit, dude!" I had it in the refrigerator until I got it home to keep it cold, and I swear, I could smell it with the refrigerator door closed.
He followed through.
He did.
I got me some steaks marinating right now in the refrigerator. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to throw those on the grill and on the flat iron. I got one of those flat iron grills. Oh man, I love that thing. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling my wife I want a Blackstone.
that's what I've got. Yeah. Well, it's not. It's an off brand. It's a cheaper brand, but same thing.
I'll take an off brand. I'll take an an Axe Stone. I don't care what it is. It could be the Temu version, as long as it works.
The first one I bought was a small little 17-inch one that we took on a trip to West Texas. We had a bunch of us going out there looking for reptiles for a whole week. So I took one of those, and we're in a little smaller hotel. There's 2 restaurants in the whole town, and it's Mexican or Mexican is basically all you got. So after a while, it's gonna get old. So I brought that out, and everybody would just pitch in, bring their own food, and I just start and cook everything, cook breakfast up on that thing. Oh man, take it with us on the road. So we're out there, be out all day long. We just pull aside the road, throw it out, start cooking food, and everybody eat and pack it all back up and head on. That worked out really good.
Plot twist: he actually made tacos and other Mexican food on the flat.
I did do that. Did the fajitas at least once. Yep. You have to.
You have to.
Yeah, you're out in West Texas. I mean, come on. You got to.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot out there. If you don't bring your food, if you're going to be out all day, you're not eating. Sorry to eat cactus or something, but scrape some roadkill up.
I like roadkill.
Oh, by the way, whenever you get ready, let me know whenever you're going to want some eggs for some Golden Wonder Killies. Give me a couple weeks. I'll get them all fed up and drop you a bunch of eggs. You're talking about, I wasn't sure if you're ready for them yet or not.
We talking me or Tommy?
You're the one talking about.
Will they
Of
survive?
course, you're going to be to a point, but not real cold. Below 60, they're going to be in trouble. So
We're definitely below 60 up here.
yeah, if it's set in the mail or something, I can mail them and be fine, but for a short time, but it should be okay. Because, of course, I pack them up in insulated packages and everything and ship them. But
So-
I thought I lost them.
In 2 weeks, I'm going to be having my hip replaced.
That could be a problem.
So
It's a fry. You need to feed a couple times a day, ideally, at least once a day, where they'll perish. So yeah, I thought I lost them. I keep leaving the stupid top off, and they jump. And there's so much plants and stuff in there. Usually they're wrapped in the front, man, wanting food. I come in there, the top's off, and I don't see them anymore. I'm going, oh man! So I had to go to work. I didn't have a chance to look through it. Came home with a flashlight at night, looking through it. I can't find them. I'm going, oh crap! They disappeared only one day like that before. So there's still a chance. But after like 2 days, didn't see them. Still putting food in there. Nothing's coming up. Oh crap! They're dead. It jumped out. They're in here somewhere underneath something. Couldn't find anything. Never smelled anything. And then next thing you know, there they are, back up again. I'm going like, okay, just took a vacation. I mean, what would you do?
Jumped through the Great Boa.
there's a possibility I might be able to. Shit.
It's no big deal. You can wait. I mean, it's not like I'm desperate to get rid of them or anything, and I should have them for a while. There's no guarantees in life, but
No, nothing's guaranteed in life. I might not be here in 3 weeks.
yeah, never know.
Yeah.
But
that was,
man.
Yes, you will.
That was, I'm not going to lie. That was the thought in the back of my head the last time I went to have the other hip done. I'm like, all right, I may or may not wake up from this. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's
I
surgery,
think
so-
that's a question that goes through somebody's head anytime they go into surgery. Like, oh, this could do it.
I'm like, you know what? I've had a good life.
but realistically, your drive to the hospital is probably more likely to kill you than the surgery is. So, I mean, you take risk every day, so you just got to ignore it and go for it. Don't let it bother you.
If this damn cough isn't gone by, then I'm in trouble.
I'm gonna invest in a cough button for you, man, because you're blowing my ears out. It's stupid. I do everything I can. I cannot lower the.
He has a cough button. He's just not using it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's
Sorry.
being mean. It's all right.
I forgot.
I've got mine right on my mic, and it's good.
This new one's great. I hit the top, and that's awesome.
Yep.
Mine's not like that. Mine's a cheap boom mic.
Mine's cheap bow mic. I think I don't know. My wife got it free for Christmas. I'm assuming it was inexpensive because I know her, man. She looks for the deals. It's insane.
I think this mic cost me like $40.
Yeah, that's about what mine was.
I got one upstairs that cost me $19. It's got a button on the top of it.
I wish I could
this-
get my lapel one to work.
The only problem with those is I end up bumping them and stuff and making all kind of scratchy noises and stuff. I've got one of those.
Yeah.
I've got like 3 of those.
Yep. I can't ever get it to work like on anything.
Weird.
I'm
Got
just
mine for like $6.
technologically inept.
Yeah. Like $6 on Temu or Wish or whatever. They're super cheap.
I don't know if this will. I don't know if
I
this
know
will
you're
work. On my, I think this one's made for iPhone.
Oh.
Yeah, they're somewhere made for iPhone. Maybe that's what you got, Tommy, or something. An iPhone one.
Might be. Well, no, because it's USB-C.
Well, the new iPhone's USB-C. I've got one for work. I'm forced
Oh.
to use iPhones for work. I hate it.
Maybe then. Maybe that's my problem. I'll give it away to somebody that has an iPhone and let them
And
have
test
it.
it. Yeah. Let's let them test it. Yeah.
You're like, here you go. It's your problem now.
Oh man, so now I got to set up a whole nother rack. That's an iPhone one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the older style. We're setting up a whole nother rack, and after I get this rack set up, probably gonna put about a dozen 10-gallon aquariums in it, and then stick a bunch of killifish for shows. The ones I'm gonna take to the show. Stick all those in there. I can still breed them in those tanks, so I can still be breeding them, but those will be the ones that are less likely to get beat up, to have extra room to grow and to hide. So hopefully I can take some good looking killifish to this next show here in the national convention, San Antonio. Make some more points.
I would like to get into the world of killies.
I can help you.
That way I can venture a little different. If I can get them to where I can breed them and not necessarily say selling them, because that might be something I might keep for myself. You know, I want something that nobody else sees. That way I have 2 tanks that nobody sees. One of them has my hell are they? I cannot think of what they are now. They're cichlids. They're ruby green cichlids. I've got those in a tank that nobody knows I have or can see. I have a gourami that nobody sees. I've got a honey gourami or a golden gourami, not a honey gourami, golden gourami. Nobody sees
a
that.
little bitty one.
She's that big.
Yeah, definitely not a honey gourami then.
No, she's a golden gourami. Nobody sees her. She's up and out of sight and out of mind. And then I would probably take and plant the hell out of a tank and throw those killies in.
Yeah, you could do some cool stuff. Yeah.
That would be in. I would put that in the hobby room, Tommy, behind where I sit at.
Get you a bunch of moss in there and some guppy grass. They'll be
There's
marking gaying it all night long.
It's better to have a species tank, but if you're just going to keep them, it doesn't matter. You can throw mix and match. Some of them you got to be careful what you throw in there, because it's like any other types of fish. I mean, killifish is a big group. It's like saying cichlids.
Right.
It's a wide, varied group. So as long as you get careful what you stick together, you can do it. But a lot of the stuff that's similar, man, the females are just identical. I mean, you put them in a tank and you're like, okay, now I can't get them back out because I have no idea what the pairs is. I have no idea what that is anymore. The males usually are pretty identifiable, way different. But that's where you just don't want to mix and match and, your females up. But you could do a really cool tank, and you could do some stuff with annual killifish. It'd be fun.
Where at? I'm on my way. I will drive there right now and pick that up.
The weather's getting a little cold, but like here, it's warm today. It was in like 70s here today. I like to have a back door open, and I turn around to take another bucket of sand out and put it in a bucket I have outside, and I walk in here. A tortoise walked right in the back door, and he's walking around, and he's like, he's in my dining room. So he's too big to pick up. He's over 100 pounds. So it's really, I could get him up, but man, it's the last thing I want to do. So I go grab anything yellow. Just, it doesn't yellow or green, a yellow, red, bright color. Stick it in front of a piece of plastic. It doesn't matter. He sees that, and he's like, ooh, I just lure him back outside, and shut the door. He's like, dadgummit.
Must be food.
He likes shiny colors.
Yeah. Then if I shut the back door, if the back door shut the doggy door in there, and he'll come up, and like if it's really cold, really hot out, he's getting the heat and the cold coming through the doggy door. He'll sit right there at the doggy door, and a couple of my dogs won't go outside if he's sitting there. He's taking up the whole space. They can't even get out the dog door because he's just blocking. They'll stand there and bark at me. I'm going, don't open the door. I'm saying, stupid tortoise. Tortoise is sitting there blocking up the whole show.
That's awesome. We've got a local lady out here that raises that's had tortoises and turtles for years and years and years, and she works out on Main Street here in Azle, and she'll bring them out for show and things like that. I mean, they're ginormous. I think she's had them for 35 years, and they still have a long way to go.
Yeah, they're a lifetime commitment, and
yeah,
if they start digging, you're not going to stop them. I mean, and they're bulldozers. They want to go through something, they just push, and they start just pushing through things. But so far, I'm pretty lucky with him. He hasn't tried to dig too much. There's a couple times he's got himself in trouble. There was a time several years ago in the fall, the temperatures were going to drop down like into the 40s and rain. And it was nice and warm that day. And the first time he ever tried to dig, he dug a hole straight down. I mean, it could have been more than an hour. And he was down completely about his body lengths deep underground. And an area that floods out in my yard. It completely floods there. If it's going to be 40 degrees and raining and flooding, he does not need to be underground. So I kind of panicked trying to get him back out. because he was facing away from me, so I couldn't get his attention. So finally got him to turn around in there, and then I could lure him back out and put him up. But yeah, that was kind of, and it's like the thunderstorms are coming. You can see them coming. It's gonna be one of those days it goes from 80 to 40. Big thunderstorm, big cold front's coming in. It's like, oh man, I got to get him out of there quick.
Mhm.
So I'm going to get the shovel and start digging. That was a big hole. But if they do that under your house and things like that, it can be a problem. Push up a pier and beam, man. They'll bust underneath of there, and then you ain't getting them out.
Oh yeah,
That's fun.
crawl under there and try all you want.
I've been hearing a bunch of people lately talking about killifish, and man, like every time they start talking about it, they get it all wrong. I'm going like, man, I'm too busy to get on there and start correcting stuff. Man, this is annoying. It's like a lot of people don't even realize there's two main types of killies, and they're not hard to keep. Most of them, that stuff I have is easy to keep as a guppy or a betta.
Mhm.
I mean, they're no brainers. I don't know why everybody gets so scared of them. They're nothing. I have several community tanks. I just like calls and things like that. So we're throwing them in there, and everything does fine. I'm surprised at what does work. But
The ones I got from you are like self-sufficient in practically all ways.
Well, those are natives. These are native to Florida, so they're U.S. natives. Those are the bluefin killies. So they do great, man. Those are easy. There's a lot of killifish we have. American flagfish, those are a killie that are super easy. And man, you have a tank and you're wanting to raise plants for profit. Throw you some flagfish in there. They will clear all the algae off everything. Those things are ravenous eating algae. So yeah, I use those. They'll clean a tank right out. They won't eat blackbeard algae as far as I can tell. But all the other algae, man, it is all the hair algae stuff's gone. They'll clean that for you really well.
So what's an ideal tank size for killies?
Depends on, you're talking anything from a 2.5 up to probably a 40 on some of the really, really big ones. But most of the tank, a 10-gallon, 5 to 10-gallon tank will house a huge majority of the killifish. So I breed a lot of stuff in a 5-gallon aquarium.
What about a planted 20 long?
Great.
20.
You can put quite a few in there.
Yeah, that's what I've got my bluefins in right now. The 21.
I got some 10 gallons up there that are fry grow outs, and I've got, man, that one tank has 1.5 to 2 inch fish. I probably have 35 or 40 of them in there right now. So it doesn't, and there's no filter on that tank, on most of my tanks.
Shoot, there's
just an airline.
70 fish in this tank right here.
Yep. As long as you do it right and keep, what you're doing, you can, no problems. So if you want something kind of cool, man, right now I have some rare killifish. Some of the stuff that's pretty rare. It's only been in the country a couple times before. I think it got lost. They all went away. So those and they're ready to hatch. I got eggs that are finally fertile, and I got maybe 7 or 8 eggs in there that are black, and you see a small fish in there. So I'm just waiting for them to hatch out. Hopefully I get a good hatch and I can keep those things going. I would like to breed a bunch of those, take them to the national convention and start getting them out to people. Those would be really cool. So I'll probably have, I don't know, 6, 7 species right now that I have. They're big enough to sell. That's what most of these tanks behind me. Most of these are grow out tanks. So I have that grow outs. I have the grow outs over here, and some of these are breeders. Some are grow outs. I get tanks holders room, but in the living room, most of those are my breeders in the living room. So I try to separate them out, but it doesn't always work.
Welcome, Alex.
Because this tank right there has got what do you call those things? The Aphyosemians Austral Golds. 2 pair in there trying to breed. Then I've got some of these Funlopanchex Galaris. And then what else now? Funlopanchex Spornberger on the bottom. Some breeders. I'm trying to get the breed. Those are just grown up big enough for the stomach to breed. Well, they should be breeding. I've seen like 1 or 2 eggs. All I've seen so far.
Those Aphyosemians are gorgeous.
Yeah, the golds. You're probably talking about the golds. Yeah, there's tons of Aphyosemians, and most of those are really pretty.
Are those are the ones that have like the red spotting running laterally across their body, and then the red in their fins as well?
Yeah, both of the chocolates, which are the natives, and that can. Let me see if I can. Hang on. Let me see if I can put this camera right over there too. You take a look, see if this will work. If I lose you.
That was an extreme close up of your mouth.
I
He's
can't
ready
get
for it,
right.
Mr. DeVille.
Let's see. No, you're not gonna be able to see anything. I don't think. It would be this tank right here. But yeah, they'll took off to the back when I did that. Oh well. And I got the Gardner Eye, two different strains of. Well, these are Gardner Eye Gold, and these are Gardner Eye Lafayette. And I've got some. There's more Gardner Eye. These are. I should get my camera closer. Niger Phineas. So those are really pretty. They really get blue, really dark blue. Over here we got a whole tank of. Those are the Aphyosemian striatum. See, I have my stuff labeled. I don't know if you can see the numbers on there. But it's basically a series of numbers. It's like 6.4 and then 828. So the original ones I dropped in there almost a year. Will be over a year old now. But
Oh,
keep
nice.
going. So I dropped like 6.8 is just my designation for that. For a
Your
species.
identifier for them so that you know.
Yeah. It started because if you go to the
What a year,
shows,
Aurora. My
what,
dog barking.
what it started as whenever we go to a show, they put them in groups to what do you call it? Judge them. So like group 1, group 2, group 3, and then there'll be like a 6 dot, and then 6.1 is just the first pair, whatever it is, and 2, 3, 4 kept going. So I've got first thing I ever got out of a show was 6.4 happened to be Gardner Eye, the Fundal Panchex Gardner Eye. So I just stuck this sticker on there and it had 6.4 on it, and I thought, I'll just keep that up. So what I did is I just started keeping. So now I know anything with 6.4 on it is going to be a Fundal Panchex Gardner Eye, the Niger Phineas and whatever at all the location. So then I just keep that code. So anything at 6 is going to be Fundal Panchex, and then the dot after that's going to be the genus. But you have to look at my book sometimes. I get so many. I'm up to like 18, 6.18 now. So I got like 18 different species I've had in the past of just Fundal Panchex. So after a while, I'm going, okay, what is 17? Crap, I've forgotten. So I crack the book out. So I'm like, I might go back through and relabel everything so I know what they are. And if I ever do like a fish room tour type of thing, and then the label will be on there because, you say Fundal Panchex Gardner Eye, trying to spell that and look up, and some of these other ones are really hard. I can't pronounce some of these crazy names. But that would probably be helpful if I wrote it down.
Yeah, I lost all of the what were they? The Epiplatus exfasciatus, the 6-bandeds. Yeah, I don't have any more of those, but they were already 5-6 years old when I had gotten them, so it was just kind of a matter of time. She was the lady that got them from, Bunny. She was telling me I needed to add more blood, but I mean, at that point, I don't think they really would have. They really would have, procreated at that point anyway.
Right. I'm just looking right now. Yeah, I've got some fry of those right now. Some small fry growing out.
They're gorgeous. I mean, they're about the size of betta.
Yeah, they can be bigger. So like that's my fro grow out system right there. So the same numbering's on it. So 7.4 were my six filiolatus right there.
Mm-hmm.
So these are 97 ones. I'll put a big number on it because those aren't Achilles. Those are luminatus. What do you call those? Pseudomagil luminatus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I've got a bunch of those.
Perfect.
And so I got that. Then also I've got another rack of grow outs over there. I was like focusing. It's weird. Oh, there he goes. And then there's one you can't tell right behind it this way, straight in front of me. There's another. I guess you can see it right there. Another whole set of grow outs. And I'm going to be giving a talk at the AKA of how I build those grow outs. I'm probably going to build them, build one, bring it so I can show people what I built, and then auction it off.
I got $20 more.
Yeah, those,
So, my plan is to take this 20-gallon lung that I have over here, that everything I've ever put in it's died, and
that's a bummer.
turn it into a planet tank. My goal was to basically throw a betta in there and just let it, have at it. But I'd like to see that tank survive, so I may actually nuke that tank with some bleach and let it dry out, and then go at it hard with something else.
You just do vinegar
Yeah, so-
as well. That way you don't have to worry about any bleach kind of lingering or anything like that. Just throw some, what is it, like 5%, 4 or 5% vinegar in there. Swish it around, let it air dry.
Yeah, I've got to do something with this tank right up there. I don't know what happened, but those are a whole tank, probably 30, 35 fish in there of the golden wonders, and they're all about inch long. But almost there's like 2 in that whole tank that don't have bent spine. Some of them are prolifically bent, so I've got to call that tank out. I don't know, but I have other tanks around that. So that was born in the middle. So I've some born before and after it that are all fine. I may have one bent spine and all that. That's kind of normal to get a bent spine once in a while. But I don't know why that whole tank is majority of bent spine. So something's wrong. So I don't know. I don't know if I got temperatures wrong when there were eggs or something happened, but I might just nuke that tank just to be sure that there's something going on. That's odd.
So
I've
Alex,
never seen that.
I apologize. So I want to get into different things in 2025 after this hip is replaced. Once that's done, I'm going to change things down around here, down here, a lot. I mean, a lot. It's going to be huge. We're going to change.
It's gonna be huge, people. Absolutely huge. Megalithic. You've never seen anything like it in your life. The best.
You swear you've seen Trump Force One down here? It's going to be great. No, I'm going to change it around. I've got a lot of room down here that could be used that is actually being wasted. So it's more of me figuring out how to make it go the way I want it to so I can fit more tanks in here. Obviously, if I do this Planet 20 long, I've got to put it on the stand. I'm not going to leave
my
it.
20 long just sitting right next to me over here.
I'm not going to leave it on the floor.
I don't know if I can show you.
I'm going to make it visible and a showpiece.
Don't mess up. Don't mess
I
up.
just figured out how to lower the volume. Thank God.
How'd you figure it out? Where is it at?
Right here. I just pushed one button goes up, one button goes down. I forgot that I could do that. And I was like, wait a second. So I just held it and then went all the way mute. And I was like, crap. Then I brought it back up. So,
Already starting stuff for spring over here.
what's in there?
Spinach, lettuces, golden beets. What else do I have over there? Cucamelon. No, not cucamelon. I can't remember. Some type of melon, cucumbers. Good stuff. Stuff that I know that I can bring in and just grow in a pot for a while, for a month or two, before I actually go and put it in the ground.
Let's get
I didn't
ready
put
to
'em-
stumble.
You put some of that stuff on top of your aquariums.
Mhm.
Whatever happened to that? Did it work out or not?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was actually this one right here
Okay.
did pretty well. I had some tomatoes and stuff growing in there. Lettuces did pretty well. They did a lot better in the unheated tanks because lettuce likes cooler weather. Most
yeah.
greens actually like cooler weather. So, yeah, definitely recommend if y'all are wanting to do greens, run it in a tank that you don't have a heater in. It'll lower your chances of root rot substantially.
Good, because I don't have any of those with that.
Yeah,
I'll
I did
plants here.
a plastic cover on it. It's a poly cover. And I just drilled some holes in it and I put the little cups inside there.
Yep,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I saw you do it or somebody do that, and I was like, oh, it's genius. So I bought some plants to try. I don't know what this is. They weren't even labeled. That was some kind of a what do you call it? A orchid.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what that is either. It's probably something that looks like something pretty fairly common.
Oh, I know what that is, but the name is slipping my mind right now. It's just me and my plants. Sometimes I water them. Sometimes I walk around the yard and show my daughter.
And I picked up these too.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
If you can see the name on it. So that's cool. And then this is going to get pretty big. So it's going to go out into a 75. I'm going to put a light over top of it.
Yeah, those will get
We'll see how
tall.
that works out.
If you don't buy Dunkin' Donuts, then you...
Oh, I was ready for another campaign and everybody bounced on me.
Aw.
So
I
I got
know.
a bunch of plants back there too. What kind of campaign?
Well, the next one
What
was
kind of campaign?
the next one was Truth Social.
They're ads that'll pop up on Rumble if you go live and you have
Ah.
so many viewers. It'll pop up that you have an available ad you can do, and you click on it. It'll pull up the QR code, and you just read it, and you get paid X amount of cents or whatever per viewer that's in the stream.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm one
You want to see
participant.
one of my?
Doing it again.
You want to see one of my secret weapons for a fry? Decapsulated brine shrimp.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So brine shrimp are great. Everybody knows brine shrimp, when you hatch them out, are great for fish. Well, as soon as they hatch, they're burning energy, burning some of the nutrients up already instantly. So if you catch it before they even hatch, you just take off the super black worm. Oh, that's cool. Where'd you get that at?
A friend of mine gave this to me. I've had it for not a long time, but had it for a while. Any of the smalls that I have are babies I feed it to because it's just like in powder form.
Right. That's what good stuff. Yeah, I mix that in with my other stuff, but that works great. But it doesn't sync very well. So I have to pre-sync that. And then I'll
soak it or stick your finger in there and kind of shake it.
Just let it sit for a while. Get it all stirred up with something. Then I'll mix in micro worms with it and vinegar eels if I got them. And then I'll go squirt that in to tanks. So that really gets things going. You throw all three of those in there, and something's going to eat. I mean, you're going to eat something. So you get picky fish sometimes. They'll just won't eat whatever you're feeding them. Doesn't matter what it is.
Oh yeah.
But,
my fish got spoiled today. I've got 5-6 tanks just sitting outside. They still have substrate and stuff in them, and with fall, a bunch of leaves and stuff that have fallen in them too. So I've got 4 inches of water that's just full on tannin water in there. Crap ton of mosquito larvae. And instead of just draining them, I'm just going out there with my net and scooping up some mosquito larvae and just feeding it to all of these fish in here. It's like, yes, saving money by the day. Let's go.
I could get a lot of fish breeding that way. Just springtime and the fall. Yep.
They love
a bunch
it.
of tubs out there with nothing in them.
They're like, we get to go wild now. Let me hunt them mosquito larvae.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I've been making my own fish food. I take some of my other stuff that's actually really, really full of protein and shit, and I've got a coffee grinder. I'll slap them in there, start grinding it up, and you end up with some shit.
Exactly.
Yep. I do that too. I'll get if I can find bug bites in the bulk tub.
That's what I was just picking up.
Yep. I'll do that. Grind it up. Mix in moringa powder or things like that. Anything that's green, high in nutrients or iron, stuff like that. Yep.
Spirulina, garlic.
Spirulina. Yep.
Yeah.
Mix it in with it and just have it as an all-in-one that's perfect for everything. Because running it through those grinders, you get small bits and you get microscopic powder, like what we were talking about earlier, and still large enough bites to where even some of the larger fish up to 3 inches, 4 inches long will actually still be able to eat it too. So it's
I like this is what I use the feed with.
With the vinegar eels and stuff like that.
No, this is for the dry food. This is all dry, just powder in here. So when you squeeze it, the tube goes all the way to the bottom. So when you squeeze it, it blows the food out anyhow. So for my grow outs, it's there's not enough room from the top of the the shelf to the tub that I can't get So I was using a ketchup container. Doing the same thing, you squeeze it in, but you couldn't get the angle now because it was too close to the top. So I got these, and this works much better. I just go by squeeze, and I'm done. I just got to watch here what's coming out. Make sure stuff coming out every time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, that's
my job
perfect.
easy.
That's a lot better than the little scooper spoons from Basileers.
Yeah. I feed everything all the fry in the morning, so I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, these little things.
Yeah. I was using that
forever.
I've been sprinkling it in with my fingers across the top. The way I make it, this shit just floats right through.
Oh hell yeah!
I enjoy it.
Yep.
I will be making some more of that due to the fact that I have a whole clutch of electric Luacara now that I will be pulling out tomorrow. I know the mom and dad are going to be attacking me when I do it. So I plan on having some some marks on my hand because it happens every time. I had my Sevrum bring blood, dude.
You're in their territory.
And Sevrums are typically pretty peaceful. They brought blood.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is gonna suck.
Hey, I use pirate ship too, and that's the way to go. You are right about that.
Well, it's gonna happen if when like I've told everybody at the beginning of the year after the hip shit's done, I'm gonna start selling fish. I've got inventory. I ain't got enough inventory, but I've got inventory. You know.
Cool.
Anywhere is a place to start, man.
I've thought about those electric blue cars. Those have caught my eye a couple times. I've almost got them.
Mhm.
The guy was selling them here. It was at his house. And, oh man, it was almost.
Dude, they're beautiful. They're easy to keep.
They're
They're
really
not
great.
aggressive. I've got 3 different variants of a car. 4. I have the electric blues. I have the true natural blues. I have the yellow bandit, and I have blacker car.
Cool.
What the car?
Blacker car.
Oh, black. I thought you said whack.
Yeah, they whack. They smoking crack. They whack.
I was like,
Be out there on the front lawn burning that rock.
Oh yeah, I use a kind of a thermal printer too, but my wife got this special printer that prints out the labels for for UPS or whatever. And so we used. She bought like 1,000. It was like almost giving it away. And there was huge stacks of the labels. So I'm set up forever for labels. I just use it through that, and it prints out the exact size that it's designed for labels for those big, those big 4-inch by 6-inch, whatever they are. So that's what I use.
Picked up 4 red shoulder Sevrums today. Absolutely beautiful. Sevrums are beautiful, beautiful fish. I have I've got 18 red shoulder Sevrums. There's some fish I don't really show a lot of. I mean, I try to keep them kind of private because technically I don't want people to know I have them. I have people that have actually messaged me and asked me if I would sell them the red shoulders. They're not for sale.
should always keep your privates private.
Only on Tuesdays and days that end with Y.
Well, I just
By the
got
way,
my
how many-
notification. I've got to head back in. Go finish taking care of the sickly wife.
The sickly wife.
The sickly wife.
Just I'm curious too. How many people do you have to have before you can even start live streaming? I thought there was some kind.
On
Yeah,
Rumble?
Zero.
When I popped up, it said something. You had to have a minimum of. It wasn't very many, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, on YouTube you have to have 50 to be able to live stream, and then you have to
Yeah, something like
maintain
that.
the watch hours and all that. But on Rumble, you don't have to have any of that. As soon as you pay for Rumble
Okay.
Premium, boom, you're open. You can do as many hours as you want. You don't have to maintain anything. You can have as many people up as you want to have up. There's no limit.
Okay, I'm gonna try to set an account up. Maybe tonight. Maybe I'll wait.
I
Hey,
did
if you do sign it up, go to rumble.com/premium and then / either Happy Place Aquatics or Resident Alien 86. We get a kickback for it. It doesn't take anything
Okay.
away from you, but it'll give us a kickback. Any ad revenue you
Okay.
get, I'll be completely transparent. It'll give us 5% of whatever ad revenue you make, and it won't take anything from you.
That's cool. That's cool.
Cool little bonus.
That's
So if
cool.
you get people to sign up under you as well, once you do it, you'll get that.
Yeah, so I definitely need more subscribers.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I started over here. I don't know what, a month ago, Tommy, less than a month ago.
Yeah.
I've got 31 followers, and my first live stream, I think I had 2, and then all of a sudden, here they are. They're coming.
It's because you did it right on the first time. You did the first part on YouTube and then was like, all right, well, we're switching to Rumble on the back half. So if y'all want to see the rest of the stream, y'all got to go over to Rumble. That is how you do it, people.
That's what I was thinking about doing too. Yeah,
Yep.
It made sense.
So with that said, YouTube folks, enjoy your night. This is Rumble only from now on.